Um, now, that was to make the decision to become a lawyer was a fairly momentous thing, particularly for a woman. Uh, how did your parents
No,
react?
that's it. My father and mother felt that there was nothing that either of us, because of gender, couldn't do. Just like when we grew up, when you in the house doing the housework, just like in some families, the women do the dishes. Whoever, every boy or girl, did whatever had to be done, and the same thing was true with careers. So when I said I wanted to be a lawyer, that was not something that fazed my father at all. He recognized, though, that I would encounter it. I would encounter opposition from others. So, but not from my family. I was blessed that way, in that he felt that each person you choose to be whatever you be. The only thing he said, be the best that you can be.
In terms of the the social life that you have been so much a part of at Hampton. I would assume that when you made the decision that you were going to be a lawyer, that would make some changes in the way you were thinking about a more traditional future in terms of, well, before when you're going to be a teacher, I'll get married, I'll have children, I'll be a housewife and a mother, the way your
I
mother
don't.
was. A lawyer, that's a different reality.
Yes, I don't really recollect any
Let's
conscious.
stop for a second until the bells stop ringing.
Oh yes, that is going. Oh, that's the cause. That's the.
Yeah, okay. We were talking about the decision, the implications of your making the decision to become a lawyer as opposed to a teacher, because it would sort of take you out of the traditional woman's
I never.
model.
I never thought about it like that. I was just going to be a lawyer.
And you didn't worry about, well,
No, 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 no. Mm-mm. First of all, I had to be one. I had to get to be one.
uh-huh,
No.
yeah, okay.
Uh-huh.
So,
I
so,
mean, I encountered that question later.
uh, but at the time,
But no, not during the time, not during the Hampton years.
mhm. So that sort of says to me that you weren't thinking during the Hampton years marriage was not the top priority in your
Oh,
mind at all.
yeah, I would get married sometimes, but anyway, no, that was not.
So you at
Because
one
even though my mother was a homemaker, she was so involved in the community that because she did a lot of traveling for wherever, and and she had and we had somebody to come in and help at the home. So the fact that I would be involved was just something that was sort of understood, and be involved in something.
being involved, but being a woman lawyer. I mean, it was
And that was
how many did you have any role models of black women who were lawyers?
no, but there was a lawyer in our family in New Jersey, Yancey. I mean, who was a cousin. I mean, we knew, they were,
Hmm.
uh, you know,
But you were it's kind of like deciding to be
there were lawyers in Virginia. I mean, there were a couple of lawyers in Virginia,
but not a woman, not a
no,
black
no,
woman
no,
lawyer.
no, no. Never.
But it's kind of like
I
saying,
know
I'm going to be
people
an
say that,
astronaut.
but you see,
I'm going to be
you
an
know,
astronaut. I don't know.
okay,
I've
so I
never
want to be a
seen
lawyer,
anybody,
so,
but
so I mean, the black, I mean, I hear people, I mean, all day long people have said that, but, I want to be a lawyer. I have never identified myself as a black woman lawyer or as a Negro woman lawyer. I just want to be a lawyer. See, so,
well, part of the question is to help young women who are struggling with making decisions about their lives and not seeing a lot of role models around them for
yeah.
what they might want to be, that how it is possible to have enough faith in yourself that you can say, this is what I want to do, and you do it.
Well, I think, first of all, I believe that women and men, all of us have responsibilities to be whatever each of us wants to be, and it should not be defined or limited because of gender. And so I say, so the fact that I never accepted the fact that because I was a lawyer, well, actually, I became a lawyer. When I became a lawyer, I was married and I had a daughter. I was a mother of 2 children. But at the time that I went to law school, I was married and had a daughter. Now, there were issues then with respect to at least caring for and doing that. I realized that there were people then who were asking me that question, and I said, I'm going to do it all. I need help. My parents helped me. We had somebody to help with it. My husband helped. He took care of the laundry. But actually, and then it was when I was getting into law school, and while I was in law school, that there were people who were saying, what are you going to do with that law degree? And I said, well, I'm going to practice law. I'm going to be a civil rights lawyer. So how can I be a civil rights lawyer if I don't become a lawyer? And so I did encounter that. It was at that point, yes, I did encounter it.
But when you were first starting out, when you made the decision,
when I made that decision, it was not anything that it surfaced. It was that no, I was going to do it.